Hello, welcome to our Espresso at Home series. My name is Josiah. I work at Madcap Coffee Company. We are here to talk about espresso machines that you can have in your kitchen. We're going to talk about two different machines today. There are a bunch of different devices you can use at home to make espresso-like drinks. We just really enjoy these two machines for the quality of drinks that they produce and the user face. We enjoy using both of these, and so I'm going to talk about the similarities and differences, the pros and cons of each. So on my left, we have the Marzocco Linea Mini, and on my right, we have Breville's Barista Touch. The Marzocco Linea Mini, one of the first things that you'll notice, it has a little bit of a higher price point than the Breville Barista Touch. For Marzocco's Linea Mini, one of the biggest things about this is it's a dual boiler espresso machine. And what that means is you can pull shots of espresso and steam milk simultaneously. It also has a PID temperature control, allowing you to control the brew temperature of your espresso shots and get the steaming device to the proper temperature a lot quicker. Because of the dual boiler, the steaming function on this machine allows enough power to get your milk texturized into the proper temperature in a very quick pace. This allows you, if you're looking to make a lot of drinks back to back, this is a great feature of this machine. It also has the capability to get plumbed in to have a water line go directly to the machine, so you don't have to worry about water levels getting low and having to refill a tank. But if you are looking to do a pop-up, it does have a 2-liter water reservoir that you can keep filled up, and you don't need a direct water line, which is a really great option too. You'll notice that it is just a machine. You'll also need to have a grinder to go with it. So that's something to factor in too, as there's a bunch of different grinders, which we'll talk about in another video. It's a very simple machine. It has an on-off paddle switch and a steam knob, allowing you to control the temperature of your steaming. Now what that means though is, as the user, we have a lot more control in choosing our grind size, choosing our dose, and essentially building an espresso recipe, which is a really great feature for someone who's looking to learn more about espresso and continue down that path of nerding out with espresso. Something that we really appreciate about this machine is it emulates the machines we use in our cafes, Marzocco Linea PB. It uses the same portafilter. So this is a 58 millimeter portafilter, allowing you to easily get the same bed depth that we use in our cafes. Many cafes around the world use a 58 millimeter portafilter. It's a really great all-around device. It's a workhorse. It will last for years when you take care of it, and it's a really beautiful machine to have on your countertop. So now I want to talk about Breville's Barista Touch. This machine is an ultimate user-friendly device. It has a touch screen on it with built-in recipes, so you can choose which espresso drink you're wanting to make, whether that's a shot of espresso or a flat white or a latte. It will help establish that recipe for you. The other thing that's really great about this is the built-in grinder. That allows you to have a really small footprint on your countertop and have some control over your grind size. There's also a water reservoir that's very easily accessible in the back that you can fill up very easily by taking it off, bringing it to your kitchen sink, and keeping that level full. And then for the portafilter, it is a little bit smaller than what we saw in the Linea Mini. This is a 54 millimeter portafilter. But what's great about this is you can still use the same recipes and dosings for any other device. It'll just have a slightly different bed depth, but you can still get great espresso from it. The steam wand, it has two different features. It has an automatic feature. You can control the temperature and the texture of your milk, and it will automatically steam it for you. Or if you are into trying to learn your own skills, you can put it in manual mode and create your own and texture your own milk. It also has a tamp that's built into it via a magnet, which is great for storing and just keeping it off your countertop and keeping your counter space nice and clean. Underneath, you'll have the drip tray, which you can empty out, and tucked behind the drip tray is going to be your storage for all of your cleaning tools and supplies. So this is a thermojet heater, meaning you can't pull shots of espresso while steaming milk. And you'll notice that it will take a little bit longer to steam and texturize milk on this device. But that being said, this is still a great device that you can use at home. You could even do this for a lighter pop-up or event. Many people do, we have as well. So it's still a great workhorse machine that will last you for years and years. Both of these machines pull at 9 bars of pressure. They both pull similar wattage as a kitchen appliance and plug in directly to a regular outlet. So really, they're ready to go for any kitchen. You'll just need some extra supplies that we'll talk about throughout this series. So I hope that this was helpful. You can check out our blog for more information on each of these devices, as well as links to any accessories that we'll be using. We'll see you in the next one.